This is the HBADA E3 Pro ergonomic chair, and this office chair has a very interesting design with the way the lumbar support, headrest, and armrest works. The chair retails for $699, but you can get this at a discounted price if you order right now, and you can pick this up in either black or white, and I personally like how the white color looks. So if you decide to pick up this chair, you'll be glad to know that this comes with a 3-year warranty, and the link to the chair will be in the description. The office chair comes in a fairly small package and in multiple parts, more parts than I'm used to seeing, but it was still a fairly straight process to put together. All the screws are nicely labeled, and it comes with all the tools that you will need to assemble it. The user manual was very detailed, but it could have used some close-up images of the orientation of how the footrest locks into place. The HBADA E3 Pro has an excellent build quality. It has a metal frame and a base that provides a solid foundation, allowing it to support up to 300 pounds. The entire seat is mesh, and mesh seats are great for keeping you cool during summer because of the good air circulation. So this chair has been incredibly comfortable to sit in during the daily 8-hour working sessions that I have. Now if you are someone who likes to cross your legs every now and then, it won't be very comfortable on this type of chair. So the seat height can be adjusted from 17 inches to 21 inches, and the seat depth can be adjusted by 1.97 inches to accommodate your leg length. So the backrest was designed as a T-shape to support your neck, waist, and shoulders to alleviate discomfort caused by sitting for long hours at a time. So the backrest height can be adjusted, but on mine it's very hard to lower the height. It kind of gets stuck at the very top, and it's very complicated to get it down. This is supposed to move back down when you get it to the max height, but it just gets stuck there. I have to put a lot of force to push it back down. The good thing is that I won't be messing with the height often since it's only me sitting in this chair. But hopefully this is just a defect on mine. Now moving on to something that I really like about this chair is that the backrest features a 3-zone elastic lumbar support with ton of adjustments. There are wing light pads on each side that can be adjusted to wrap around your waist, and it kind of holds you in place. This is surprisingly comfortable, and it helps you keep you from slouching sideways. So the lumbar support height can be adjusted by 1.6 inches, and it can also move forward and back by 1 inch. I like this because it lets you tailor it down to your personal preference, so if you want a more aggressive lumbar you can push it outwards, and if you want a more subtle one you can just push it inwards, and that's how I have mine. I always like when the lumbar supports are adjustable, and this is how you do it. The lumbar support is also spring loaded, so it will move back when you lean back against it. The lumbar support feels great when sitting down, and it feels amazing when fully reclined. This has a 140-degree recline, and I can comfortably take long naps on here. If you get the chair with the footrest, it's a way better experience when leaning back. So the footrest just slides out, and there's no button to press or anything like that. The footrest doesn't sound very premium when it slides out, but the footrest padding is comfortable, which is what ultimately matters. The chair has an auto-gravity sensing chassis that detects the changes in user weight and posture and automatically adjusts the tension. I like to sometimes be slightly leaned back when watching videos, and I can't stay slightly leaned back without eventually starting to lean all the way back with this chair. Now you can always lock the tilt position with the lever down here, but I wish this had a tension adjustment for the recline like most chairs do, so that I don't have to lock it in place and unlock it every time I want to do that. Now moving on to the headrest, you can leave this off if you don't like the headrest, but I think you will like this one. So the first thing that I noticed is that the headrest is huge. It's one of the largest ones that I have seen on a chair, and it's like a whole lumbar support. Anyways, this is a 4D headrest, and you can adjust the height by 1.8 inches and move it forwards and back by 2.2 inches, which is something I have not seen in a headrest before, and this is actually pretty nice. There's also 2 points of rotation here. You can tilt this up or down from this part here or from the headrest itself, and it's pretty neat. It gives you a more refined adjustment. Now going on to the armrest, the design is nice and it looks interesting. This has a large surface area for your arms, and the padding is good, not too hard or too soft, just the right amount to keep your arms comfortable. Unlike most armrests, it features a 6D adjustment. There's 3 inches of height adjustment, and it can move forward and back by 1.2 inches. You can adjust it side to side by 1.2 inches, and it rotates left and right by 70 degrees. So the new thing here is that the front section can tilt up by 40 degrees. I play keyboard and mouse, so I don't really use this feature often. This is very useful for those of you who use a controller because it helps support your arm. It's also helpful when you're playing on a handheld device like a Nintendo Switch or on your phone. Now an issue that I encountered with this is that the button to adjust this gets stuck on the right armrest. I have to press down on it really hard to get it to work. So there's a lot to like about this chair, but I do have some personal dislikes. I don't like that the armrest doesn't go further back because I like to have part of my arm on the armrest and part of it on the desk. And I can't scoot in close enough with this because of the armrest. Another con about the armrest has to do with how it's attached. This is attached to the backrest, and when you sit all the way back on the chair, the armrest tilts up. And this makes it so that the armrest isn't flush with the desk, and I find this to be an issue because it raises my arm a little and it isn't flat with my desk. Now the armrest being attached to the backrest is great when you're leaning back because the armrest goes back with you, but I would have preferred if the armrest was attached to the seat. Overall, the HBADA E3 Ergo chair has a very interesting design. This office chair has so many points of adjustments that it's worth being called a one-size-fits-all type of chair. And this has been incredibly comfortable to sit in. I would highly recommend this chair if you're looking for something that is solid, adjustable, and comfortable under $600. Alright, so that does it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech related content, and I will talk to you on the next one.